What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another fresh commentary. Now guys, we can all agree that Titanfall 3 might never come out. It's pretty obvious that Respawn has no interest in working on the game now, because for the last couple years they've been saying that Apex Legends is their main priority. The game has been doing so well for them, and they just think Titanfall 3 will make them lose focus on their cash cow. And little by little they've been straying away from Titanfall, with them even shutting down support for their servers on the first and second game. Titanfall will soon become history, and it's just sad that the thing that started the company, it's their roots, and they don't even care about it anymore, or their OG community. We've been asking them to make a new Titanfall for years now. Respawn just doesn't want to, because Apex is getting in the way, and they don't want to split their team to make a new game, because they think that will stop the growth of Apex. And not to mention that news has come out today that Respawn will be taking over Star Wars, which means Respawn will have more than just Apex on their plate now, and they won't have any time to start working on a new Titanfall game. And that means that the cliffhanger in Titanfall 2 will never have a follow-up to it. They just left us on a cliffhanger, and that's it. It's sad because it's like they've completely forgotten about their roots and decided not to continue on what made the company great. They're just like, yeah, Titanfall, we made that game before, and are trying to completely forget about it. Just like what I said before about shutting down the servers on the game. So much so that the community had to come up with a modded version of the game like 5M to get custom servers running through the North Star launcher, just to keep the game alive, because Respawn clearly has no interest doing so. Don't get me wrong, it's awesome that Respawn is taking over the Battlefront games, like EA hasn't been doing so good with them. So Respawn will definitely flip things around and make the best freaking game campaign like Titanfall 2. And the multiplayer will be probably the best we've had in years, considering if there's any problems like bugs and glitches, they'll patch it up fast like they do for Apex. And they'll actually listen to their community and see what to improve upon, unlike EA ever did with any of their Star Wars games. So I like the fact that Respawn is going to take over the Star Wars games, but I hate the fact that this could be an even greater cause for us to never get Titanfall 3. At this point, the game just plain isn't coming out ever. Maybe in like 5 years or something, when the studio basically has extra employees, free time, etc., and can split their staff and attention to working on a new Titanfall game. But trust me, I doubt they'll do it. They'll probably just make some brand new game like Apex from Titanfall, and that's it. But it is what it is. In the end, it is their game. Of course they can do what they want, but I think what they're gonna do in the future when they even decide to make a third game is they're gonna shift the work to another company, kind of like what Bungie did with Halo. But this is just my prediction. Who knows? Only time will tell. But I know for a fact that the Titanfall community is very much alive, judging by how active North Star is. I mean, look at the background gameplay. There's a bunch of people playing on this fan-made launcher, and I bet Apex players would have an interest in Titanfall 3 if it came out. So it's not a total loss if they made a new game. Not to mention that the third game will do 10 times better than the second, because I think the studio has gotten so much exposure now thanks to Apex, and the fact that people are just now starting to appreciate how good of a game Titanfall 2 was, because I think the only reason it did bad was because it came out the same time Battlefield and other big games released, so it didn't stand a chance. But if they came out with a new game right now, a new Titanfall, I'm 100% sure it will do way better than the first and second game, especially if it's free to play like Apex. I know people hate live service games nowadays, but free to play does sell, and it does very good. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about everything I talked about. I just wanted to talk about this because with the news coming out about Respawn taking over the Star Wars games, it really bummed me out, because I know for a fact now that Titanfall 3 is definitely not coming out anytime soon or ever. So again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to see what you guys have to say. Leave a like for more Titanfall. Subscribe if you're new. I post videos every other day at 4 p.m. EST. Although the schedule has been pretty bumpy now thanks to my new job. It's kind of screwing me up because I get in a lot of night shifts. Also, if my microphone sounds off in this video, I hooked up a bunch of extenders and stuff. I'm trying to stream with a dual PC setup now and trying to make my audio sound better. So sorry if it sounds really bad now. I'm still experimenting. But yeah, thank you so much for taking time out of your Monday to watch this video. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay blue.